Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and oh my god, I actually forgot to change the thumbnail on it. Still have the AMX on. Well, welcome to the channel. We are back on War Thunder, just getting the proper... Let's have a look. There we go. This way we'll be all fine. Today we're going to have a look at the Sheridan. Sorry for that big of a hiccup. I'm feeling slightly under the weather. But we're going to have a look at the M551 Sheridan. Now, this is alongside the M60A2 Starship. The only one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the only... Just verifying if the XM8... Yeah, that's the XM. Yeah, they're the only ones with the M162 launcher. Actually, here they only say 152mm gun. They don't specify it. It's the M81 launcher. They are similar because they can dispense the same shells. So we got the M409A1, the M657A2, and you get the Shalila njdzm anti-tank guided missile. I just unlocked that. So I want to try that out with you guys, so let's hope we get some success with it. The AH-1G has been a pain, an absolute pain. Hopefully the cover will really improve things. Look at that, 0 lift, stabilizer drag coefficient gets decreased by 30%. Like, it's crazy how much impact this single upgrade has on the vehicle. So you get better max speed, better lift wing drag coefficient, everything, better mass, better structural strength. Like, cover is really here what will improve the thing. And actually I've never really checked. Okay, you cannot change the camouflage on these things, unfortunately, but we're gonna get into the game now. So as a backup we have the T95E1, we got the M163, and still the A26B and the F4U Corsair. Now the T95E1, I've noticed they did improve its transmission such a way that it is actually faster, but they also made it unable to turn on the spot. So it was able to do that before, and now you cannot at all. You have to be moving forwards or backwards in order to turn. So they removed neutral steering basically. So here we go. Okay, so we are limited at 10 of these. So that's fine. We're going to have 10, 5, and 5 just in case. I mean, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now the better thing about the M551 Sheridan compared to the Starship is that you actually get the spotting ability on top of the missiles. Now having the missiles increases the reload time from 14.2 to 18 seconds, but it's a slow reload in any case. It just adds another 4 seconds. So we'll see what we can do with this. We're going to go all the way to the left. We're going to have a look at A. Mainly do our spotting duties, and then we'll see following that shot cal. Now you'd expect the red barrel would just blow up, you know, like in any other video game, but War Thunder never does things like other games do. Someone is already capturing A. We got Italian. That's probably a Centauro. Yeah, that is a Centauro. I'm almost certain of it. Got some BMP2s, 3 AH-1Gs, 4 actually. So, okay, someone got the train already. We're just gonna go around here before the timer gets down. Alright, we're all good. Shot gal is getting targeted. Not good. Smoked up the place. I think we still have the BMP2s causing trouble. I'm worried about the Centauros coming up here on the left. Although the AH-1Gs should be engaging them. I don't know if a spot is going to be worth it. They may be too low and then it won't count. I mean, they have A, so they have all the reasons in the world to not move out of it. We're gonna approach... Oh, this thing. I need tracks. It doesn't turn at all. Even though I feel it would be a very nimble vehicle, but... You know, stock syndrome. But the last thing I want is to die without having fired a Shalila and got a kill with it. So we need to pay attention. Okay, so we got a light tank there. It's a BMP. Yeah. Now, I would call that ultra low quality, you know? That's what I would call it. We're gonna take the T95V1 because through all of those bushes I could not see him for the life of me, but he could. As you can see, as long as I'm not driving forward, this thing doesn't turn at all. We have no bushes on this camo, I didn't link it, it's my bad. But we should be fine. We're gonna go a bit for a more flanky approach. Now I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but now that I'm back at high tier, I just feel like there is a overwhelming lack of player involvement and skill. And I feel that it may be due to the overwhelming costs of repairs, of shells, of everything. People just don't want to die. You don't get that much reward for a cap, for an assist. So it just focuses on people being still, being overly cautious. The maps are very big, so of course I mean not for this one, but of course when the map is big, you don't want to be spending a lot of time moving around. You want to get a quick kill. I like how a light target doesn't get any damage whatsoever from artillery, but sure. I'm gonna try and support that M47. I feel like something could be coming from the front here. Darn it, I'm dead. Okay, maybe not. Got lucky here. It's a nice tree. I believe there's someone to my right hand side. Left hand side, sorry. Okay, we're gonna continue straight out of this open area. The IS-3 is still there. Oh, there he is. Just a bit more to the left. And then I get this lower front plate. There it is. Right. Seedam just got destroyed. We are actually now getting back into the top here. Something's right behind us. BMP2. Gonna try and catch it. He's near B now. He got killed. Someone got the building. I don't know when you actually start showing up on the map here for the enemy. Beautiful. That's the hit you want. Got someone here. Oh, that stop actually got me good. An obel on the right hand side. So the fact he hit me and I was right where I needed to be, but then my driver died and I just went down, and then the shot dropped automatically. So that was unfortunate. Let's see what we can do with the AH-1G. We got a couple more flying with us, so that means that there shouldn't be too much AA around. We may be able to achieve something. I've had really lots of trouble with this chopper to get something done, and I feel it's inherent to the fact that it's so weak. You like any AA, any non-AA vehicle with MGs can get you, and I believe this thing would be just as vulnerable at 7.0. Wow, that Hans guy is actually doing very well for himself. Got 3 more players up. You can see someone long range. Okay, diverts way too much, but that looks quite okay. Well, we're gonna see what we can do. Seems to be an AA there, or a BMP2. Yeah, he's still spawn protected, I believe. Nope, not anymore. Come on, that was all on him. Are you kidding me? Like, okay, so that's what happened. The T-34-100 was behind the smoke. That was what we were actually rocketing, and then that guy spawned right in. The T-54 just spawned in, so we were shooting him and nothing was happening because it was the wrong guy. Yeah. How long? Yeah, never mind. Like, coming in the M163 at this point is pointless. There's nothing is gonna happen in this game anymore, and I feel like a plane shouldn't be as expensive in high tier. Let's try and get the Sheridan going. It's about time we do. Hopefully we get a bit of a better map with some long range stuff. Exactly, this is what we want. With this spawn we can actually get these missiles going right across this open area to the guys who are trying to escape from their spawn. So this is gonna be where we shine. Hopefully. So, oh, no, let's choose the proper spawn before we actually do anything. And we are fully up tiered. It's a 9.3 game. What's 9.3 even? Like, I don't see any 9.3 here. It must be just chats or something. Well, I have some, so we'll see what we can do. It's a lot of smoke that they are bringing up. Not as easy to use as I'd imagine. Just gonna keep it right there. That was a miss, he moved. Does look like a Raketenjagd Panzer though. This is it. Why is the rocket just going left and right? That was it. There was even a hot version, good. We got 7 more. It's someone over there. Okay, we're gonna bring it right there. Don't know if it's gonna work out. Smoked. Got a mouse. Plenty of targets. That was a beautiful shot. Must admit it. I mean, it wasn't really possible for us to hide. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and do some kind of weird pass. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get destroyed. We got 1 kill with the Sheridan. The problem with this is that at 8.3 on this map, if we would have had a top BR outcome, we would have done very well for ourselves. But since we were at 9.3 game, like everyone at 8.7 and above has rounds that don't give a damn about that range, just like the T55AM. It just can't be very precise at that distance, and the missile is pretty slow, so they can avoid it. The Hot was basically just trying to get his own missile on target. That's why he didn't move. That's why we managed to get him. And I kind of want to get more altitude. I know that it will not give us that much speed, but I mean, if we would have some light targets, I could try and get some from here. But there's composite armor on that side. There's someone down here as well. Oh, screw that. We're out. There's AA there. I don't know if that's radar AA. It looks like it could be. We're not engaging that side at all anymore. Now we need to start getting altitude again, so we can engage their spawn there on the side pass eventually. Even if we don't get any kills, the fact that if we come from the side, we should distract them sufficiently for our team to be able to do something. Where did that come from? All the way in the distance there. You know, Gaijin, totally makes sense to give, face a chopper which has to get close to get anything done at all, versus a vehicle that has a radar that can get it down at 3 kilometers or more. Just makes sense, It is absolutely the description of a perfect balance, in the sense that the radar AA is gonna get 100% of the time a kill. If that's what you want, then why the hell go through the effort of developing choppers at all? Why? Why putting the mechanic in the game? I think they could just have saved a lot more effort and trouble by having a pop-up at the beginning of the update where they add the choppers. They would have just added a pop-up and they would be like, do you want to lose 10,000 Silver Lions, or whichever the amount is for a chopper, per game? I think, and then you could say yes or no, or just make it mandatory, because that's, people will want to play choppers eventually, but this doesn't make any sense at all. Non-guided ATGM choppers should be under 8.0. And just don't raise the planes up to 720 SP. Leave them where they are and let planes be the balancing factor. I mean, choppers have already a hard of enough time versus ground forces as it is when they don't have ATGMs. I'm all for ATGMs, guided ATGM choppers to be above and be where they have to fight radar AA. That's okay. But if you don't have them, there's no need for them to encounter each other. We're gonna try and get that apart because that piece of German AA-ness actually. Okay, if that's a leopard, we could do something if we get the side. I don't know how we got an assist there. Is it? Yeah, it's a Russian. There's nothing I can do versus that. Absolutely nothing. Except maybe get when he tries to get over, I can get his gun. War Thunder is fun, guys. It is. It really is fun. Because, you know, well, that was lucky. Let's see, can we find that? Yeah, KPZ. So we made enough points to actually be able to lose more silver lions. How great is that? High tier is just the best, you know? And the more I play War Thunder, the more I just feel like, you know, hanging myself. That's very, very accurate. It is just so depression inducing. It's terrible. There is really, the balancing in this game is absolutely horrendous. And if you're listening to this, Gaijin, just let it be known that your game isn't fun anymore. It is rendered hardcore through all of the paying mechanics you've introduced, having players on high tier that don't know how to play, having balancing mechanics that are off, having costs for planes that are off, having useless choppers, just those massive grind walls that you're introducing. And I'm not just talking about RP costs and how you need to unlock things and whatnot, but it's the grind wall in the sense of something that you just get is absolutely useless for X amount of hours or more, because the AH1G is just useless all around at its BR. And there are things that they refuse to balance. I mean, there are some, like for tanks and stuff, they look at the BR and they eventually bring them up or down. But for other things, they just refuse. Like AA is one scenario, and choppers seem to be also one scenario where they just absolutely refuse to balance anything whatsoever. So I must apologize for that rant, or actually no, I'm not apologizing for the rants anymore, it's just the game that is inducing that. And I think I used to be playing this out of fun. Then the grind started to kick in, and I thought, let's stream this thing, because that is gonna make the grind more bearable. And I'm now at the stage where it doesn't matter. It's not even the grind anymore, it's just... this game is just not fun. It may be fun if you play the meta vehicles, if you play the premium vehicles, but if you're just trying to get through a tree, it isn't fun. Like, I'm completely up-tiered every single time. There's, like, I played like crap, as you can see. I have 3 deaths, but I'm still, like, above half of my team. And I just find it ridiculous that you can have a game where victory or death is decided without much of an impact at all. And by just suffering repeatedly. I don't feel validated here. I won, I got 1 kill and 2 assists, but I don't feel like I did anything, and it's because I didn't. I don't deserve a victory, but I'm getting it anyway, because my team is full of Merkavas, which are excellently balanced, of course, XM1s, which are also well balanced. Well, the Bradley is almost getting unlocked, and we get adjustment of fire for the M163. We're gonna go for, I mean, if we want to be effective at killing planes, elevation mechanism is the thing that we need to go for. T95E1 is looking good on the finisher. We're gonna try it once more. Now we got a good map, but we got an absolutely horrendous BR. Gonna see what we get now. Some vehicles, like Sheridan for instance, are extremely situational, and these vehicles would be still very good at, I mean, not overpowered at all at 8.0. The Sheridan and the Starship, for me, they still feel the need to balance the missiles, or maybe it was in reality, I don't know, that you could only take 10. We're gonna go next to A, and I'm gonna go to that hill and see what we can do from there. Probably gonna get 1 shot immediately. That's what makes sense. And this is the worst that Gaijin actually does, is because you can get punished even though you're a good player. And especially you get punished when you're a good player, because when you're a bad player, I mean, you're learning, you know, things, you're progressing. Like, I used to die a lot when I started playing War Thunder, and I was okay with that. It was, especially when I started RB, it was a learning curve, and I accepted that. But once you have already some of the knowledge and you are just confronted with the injustices of the game, or the stupid things of the game. I wouldn't call it an injustice that when you play an AA there's nothing flying around because they made it expensive. It's just stupid. It's not necessarily unjust, but that's how it is. Okay, we don't see anyone so far. Was there a missile coming? But as you can see, like, all the Sheridans feel like they're doing the same. Did they see someone? I'm just gonna be out here in the open. Okay, we're gonna try and get that. There he is, he's moving away. Someone got him though. AH-1G, nice. At least we did our part by spotting it for the chopper, so I'm glad about that. I'm afraid about close quarters activities if someone's coming close. Is that a BMP or something, or it was an IT-1? Chieftain actually got him. Alright, we're gonna now take the real estate on that southern ledge. See what we can do from there. Got an assist, at least that. Come on, dude. Ah, okay, we can actually deal something here. If we stop getting a bit of smoke. Our one got spotted. I'm gonna keep spotting and stay a bit hidden until we're reloaded. Something happening here. I don't know. The Bradley is. I think he's maybe just clearing things up. Nope. There's actually someone. Just don't know where. We lost our track. We lost our driver. That's where it is. Can we maybe lob the shell in? I was lucky us. Someone now spotted him though. Good. They're gone. Like, it is spotted. Please someone get him. Okay, someone's damaging him. That's good. Got lucky there. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Okay, that was way too low. Shit, shouldn't have done that. I moved just a tad too quickly. Okay, we're ready to fire another rocket if need be. Yeah, it was my white circle that I had way too low. Okay, let's not move the tank now. Beautiful. Okay, we're good to go now. Got a BMP-1. The Shalila missile is now really coming into its own. I'm getting a bit more the hang of it, so that's good. Could just get a missile through here. Where we were at though before was much better. What's the Bradley doing? Now the guy we spotted never got actually killed. Seems to be something happening here. Half the team's going. We are just... This is what battle mode requires from you. Just stay put. And you'll get your kills. We got him. Wasn't enough to finish him off, but we got it around. Don't know how well I would be able to do that again, but we're gonna see if we can actually spot him from That's that place we were before. Right after the smoke clears. And he's gonna start moving through here eventually. That's our chance to then get him. Okay, this vehicle's much better with the missile, I must say. Not good. I hear a jet. Oh, well done, well played. Is he gonna stop and try and shoot me? Now we have a long reload. Okay, we're back to our other spot. I don't know if he's gonna come and get us. But the Bradley seems to be paying attention to that place. We soon should go get some Marshall Island missiles, but we only fired 5. I would have expected to have fired more. G91. Yep. Alright. We're gonna get munched down unless we have this. Although we had a few radar AAs up. We're gonna take the F4U. We'll see what we can do. It's too bad if we die. And that's it. But there he is, I believe. Up high, unless there were 2 enemy planes. I hope not. Yeah, enemy radar AA is already trying to get us. The G91 is dead. Long live the M163. But there's the Shilka. I mean, we saw it pass before. It never got taken out. So we need to come in low. Be behind cover on that radar. But that makes bombing all the more difficult. Oh shit, we're not under cover. Gonna have to stay low and we're gonna have to get out disengaging here. Otherwise the Shilk is gonna get us. We're gonna try and come on in from somewhere else for another pass. No enemy plane chasing us, that's good. So we just saw it in the neck of time there. So we'll see what else we can do. Now, where it was, it seems that there was a lot of trees behind it. So maybe if you come in very low here on the left hand side, we may be able to get in close. Now, ideally the bombs would be on the Shilka, so I will be able to make it out. Engine dead. It was waiting for me, but I've got bombs for you. Ah, 2. I just dropped them too late. It knew where I was coming. So now, yeah, these spawn costs are totally disparate. You're already favored to have a lot of AA around the battlefield and have not enough things flying about. They should be more on an equal level. I think an AA should cost maybe not as little as it costs right now. It should be more alongside something like a light tank, and I believe, well, it actually costs as much as a light tank. Never mind. But I believe planes should be much cheaper. Right now there's nothing flying. Like you saw, there was a G91 and then he went back home. I took a plane out. The F3D is not going to last long with the Shilka up. If you have such an effective tool for killing aircraft, you need to be able to overrun it. Like you need to have just 5-6 planes out there that can actually make it way more challenging, because now it's one-on-one. F3D, no chance. Got radar guidance that is ultra precise. You're gonna get shot down. There's no discussion about it. It's pointless, really. And I'm pretty sure I could, seriously, I could put my hand to the fire on that. Gaijin employees and content designers and balancers, they don't play the game. They don't. They just simply don't. And if they do, they know they are actually doing something wrong. They are going against what makes the game better. They are consciously making the game worse. Which is the most likely answer. So let's see if we find some T-54s. I'm gonna be the only one not camping because, you know, I'm the only one who doesn't conform to the very glorious meta of just sitting on your butt the entire game. I'm gonna just listen a little bit. But yeah, War Thunder just makes me a very sour person, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not a sour person. We lost the ammo, so I don't got a second belt. Are you kidding me? How many players are here? Okay, that's a T-54. And that was an Object 120. I could have gotten the Object 120. That's too bad. I was looking at the wrong place. But yeah, we got one kill because we actually showed a minimum of balls. And the rest of our team is just, you know, afraid. I don't understand. We got lower RP costs. Or spawn costs for everything, so you can take more than one vehicle, and still most of the players just take one vehicle and then they leave. So it's just, I think it was better before when we had aggressive spawn point costs where you could really steamroll an enemy team, because right now it's just this. You know there's gonna, even if you kill someone, you cannot push on because there's gonna be another 5 guys waiting for you. So and now that everyone has learned that, it's just about who has the more patience to just sit around and do nothing. And right now I think my life is more worth than just sitting, looking at the screen, doing nothing and waiting to click one time. That's not a fun gameplay, and Gaijin should recognize it. And I think it should come back to the way where spawn point costs were more expensive. You really had, yes, you had to pay attention in the beginning. Now it's exactly the same happening. Where the hell is the guy that's capturing though? It's not good. Don't see him, and I'm out in the open. Somehow managed to get through. The Bradley seemed to have been shooting at something. I think it's behind the M551's building. Yep, that's what I knew it was. There we go. Let's have a look at the turret. That's it. It's another one right in front. Got a loader. Don't know if the Sheridan is looking at him. Okay, we are now making a stand. T-54 got the M551. M551 was a bit asleep. He doesn't have the loader, so his reload should be longer, so maybe we can squeeze one in here. Where did he go? Oh, he died. Someone else killed him. Shilka close by, I believe. Let's see. Shilka got killed. We're actually coming back now. And this is the thing, I don't feel like I enjoyed this game, even though now I got through the challenge. It's just horrible. How much of a pain it is. How much you actually have to work to get through this. I'm gonna try and help out that light tank. And I feel like I'm doing only passably good because this thing is an almost spaded vehicle. Stock just makes you suffer too much in War Thunder, in general. We're gonna test the waters here. Just to see if there's someone there. Kind of seem to be hearing something. I think that's the ally. There was that object 120 there, so I want to also pay attention to that. No one there. No one here. Oh, come on, M163 even got an ally. Like, you already have to worry about radar AA on the enemy team. Now you also have to worry on your ally team. Okay, because okay, there's someone on the right hand side. Did you see that tiny triangle? Yep. Oh, come on, that was on him. You got him. But there's someone else. We're gonna bypass B. We don't want to give out our position or the fact that we're here. There we go. Come on, a little bit more backwards and cannon breach. That's good. He's gonna drive away now before we are done reloading. But come on, AOS, get him. Okay, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna start decapping B, and we're gonna follow pursuit. Enemy aircraft coming in. Where are our radars AA? We got two of them. They're not performing what they should be performing. Got the commander only. Darn it! Thought I was gonna go for the ammo, but maybe we can come back in the plane. Did we do enough? We did. Let's see what we can do with the A26 against a jet. It's not gonna be a lot, but if I could choose to get like the 7mm on the nose on this, like switch, then I may have taken the chopper out. I would have felt more comfortable. They have two enemy planes now. What are our AAs doing? M163s. The IS-3 got an assist on that. This game is just lasting way too long. Okay, he's coming for me in the right hand side, and I don't really turn very well. I'm gonna look back. I'm hearing the jet, I'm not seeing him. We actually made it out without a scratch on that engagement. Okay, the time to drop some bombs before we get targeted. We got someone there. Of course, a BMP-2 just gets me. Oh, those bombs look nice, but no, they didn't. So you already have plenty of aircraft removing things at 8.0. You don't need to make aircraft so expensive to spawn in. I mean, so the only reason or the only way I've seen aircraft actually perform kind of well at a high tier is if they are jets. And still, you can easily get taken out. Like if you go with some jets here at 8.0, 7.7 jets, usually it's because you're facing all the props. And I think they should account for the fact that a prop at 8.0 is really not going to perform well at all. You could even, from my point of view, should be able to spawn in a prop right from the start. There wouldn't be any negative to it, like what people would imagine. Oh no, planes would just start trashing, dominating, and everyone would spawn into a plane. So what if everyone spawns into a plane and like there's an air fight first and then people come into the ground? Like, it's fine. And if you are in an AA, you actually will have some chances of taking things out and not just sit there forever. I mean, it wouldn't cost anything for Gaijin to just try it, you know. It's just a number. Change it down, see what happens. We've seen that this doesn't work. It just doesn't. People are not playing more choppers than before. 8.0 choppers are really bad. Nobody wants it. Let's see what we can do. Should be able to catch someone off guard with our missiles. Open spaces are not going to be their friends. And I kind of feel like maybe we should have gone and headed out to this side. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, this costed 80, so we are at 9.0. Nice little up tier, like every time. At this point, just, you know, like one down tier per month would be nice already, but it's not happening. It just isn't. I think 8.7 also became the new 7.7, so everyone's playing 8.7. Merkavas, Leopard A1A1s, everything sits at that BR. Okay, we just spotted it after the XM1 got it. That's too bad. Wow, we hold broke a Centauro just by hitting nothing. See, like even when I get a kill, I don't feel rewarded or vindicated because this is the game just being stupid. I shouldn't have gotten that kill. I should not. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, beautiful. Now we're getting bugs. Visual bugs. Come on, man. Yeah, this way I'm definitely gonna do well. Seriously. I cannot see the enemy. How am I supposed to do anything? Welcome to Crap Thunder. Literally Crap Thunder. Like, I thought this bug had been fixed. Let's just go down in the chopper and end the stream here, I think. Yeah. If you've made it through all my rant, all of this stream, God bless you, first and foremost. And second, I don't need to comment on anything, what that just happened. Like, everything's just crazy. crazy that this game hasn't still noticed where it's going wrong. All right. As you can see, Exhibit A, everyone, not even just AAs, but everyone has an opportunity to take down a chopper. Every single tank between 7.0 and 8.0 has that opportunity. This thing could easily be 7.0 without having to face, or even 6.7. At 6.7 it would actually have a chance because it would never face the others. Oh, come on. Okay, he's out of our... Okay, now I can get him again. And I lost him again. Come on, why do I keep losing him? Yeah, he's getting out of... Come on, go down. Perfect, this way. Why can't I get him? He's not that far, he's not that high of an angle. This maybe it's because that was that tree and the hitbox of the tree is bigger than... It just doesn't work anymore. Yep, it's not working. We're going manual. That works just as fine. These things don't need radar, that's what I keep saying. They don't. Radar was like, it was just overkill on AAs that were already plenty strong. That's our ally. So there's literally nothing else we can do except for rely for our team and sit here and wait for maybe some aircraft to show up. But let's have a look. How likely is it? So maybe if Hyperion dies, that's how likely it could be. These, I'm not sure if they will have enough RP. These are already at their second spawn, not happening. Anything. So we got like 3 chances potentially to get a plane up if they die. The question is, where are those guys? Where's Hyperion, where's Servalai, and where's Hache? And we're getting RT even though, yeah, okay. We're already getting spawn killed, that's... I don't know what else I can do. Can come back in a T95A1 if I'm daring, but that's the T62, that's definitely something I cannot pen. And so that's why also people wonder why people play so much Russian, because a Russian tank is virtually immune to AAs in the general scenario. Yeah, that's a T62. That's nothing that I can deal with. And that's the Hyperion guy. So I would have to kill that guy to hope to see a plane coming up. We have a Type 60 Chieftain and a Type 74G. And if I could trade in like in an airfield, you know, just like do a proper J out where I can still come back in my 163 if I do enough points, and then just trade it with this, try and get the kill, and then move on to something else. Why not? But yeah. So now we got two chances if these guys die. What? Yeah, IS-7. Gotta try and get the gun. Nah. No chance. The T-62 is just waiting for me. And I'm getting arty on my face now. This is exceptionally fun game, really. I recommend you don't look at the link in the description down below. Yeah, it's just gonna come and finish me off. So fun. Awesome. Having the greatest time ever. Could be doing anything else. And now the game is kind of like, hey, you're not gonna go back to your to the hangar, right? You're just gonna spawn in and die once or twice more, no? Why not? That one's gone. Here I can see no one. I'm going to advance, and there is a light tank on the right hand side. I'm glad I got an IS-7, that's at least that. Huh. Don't know what he's trying to do. I don't think they are trying to get up here. I'm worried about that one. But the game is gonna be over. The only thing I can do is just try and survive. Hello, you. What is it that is trying to shoot me? Game's over. We might even have been able to get the kill on that T-62 if it was inside the exclusion zone. But yeah. If I'm not winning without knowing how, by playing poorly and still winning, I'm losing because my team's just disappearing. And to me, that's really no fun. I don't know if you guys have some hints, if you have some tips for me to actually, I don't know, get through this grind and maybe reach the vehicles that are a bit more fun, like let's say the XM803. I assume these like faster vehicles are going to be better, but right now what I'm looking at, all of these, they're some tough nuts to get through. The Merkava was fun. T95E1 is doing okay now, and it's gonna be soon done, but the M551, it's a bit tough. And I guess what really brings me down are these backups. They are really not at standard, and maybe what I should be doing is just go low, go M41A1 and get these things spaded at a lower BR and forget about high tier again. I think maybe that would be what makes sense. I make more money in the lower tiers, I get my planes up, because high tier I have fun. I have been playing Italy and I have fun when I get to take my jets out. If I have something that is on par with what I'm playing on the ground, it's quite okay. So maybe that's the only thing I'm doing wrong. I don't know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments. Hope you have a great Saturday. This was Lumi. See you around next time. Bye.